Hey everybody, quick snaps, comedy football talk. Kostaki Economopoulos and Aaron Hodges. I've been told by some of the listeners they love the off-season ones, and here we are, off-season quarterback rankings.
Hey, I know it's been eagerly anticipated, and here it is.
So what we've decided to do is to break it into two sections: current NFL quarterbacks, or best in the world, according to our rankings, whether they're currently on a team or not. We're going to do 20 through 40 for you today. Our rankings 20 through 40. And if you would like to hear 1 through 20, you have to join us on the Patreon membership universe, which we're exploring and getting better at. And you will hear both debates. But this episode is 20 through 40, and we haven't seen each other's yet. Are you ready?
Yeah, this is funny. You wanted to set up some kind of suspense here, so we're sending each other our lists right now. I haven't seen yours. You haven't seen mine. Just tell
I'm
me
sitting here looking at it. Should I send it?
Tell me when to hit send, man. My trigger finger's ready.
I'm ready. Send.
Send.
Okay. Don't blow it.
I'm refreshing. I'm
looking. I hear buzzing. Is that my email coming in?
Text messages. All right, I got yours. Oh, I sent you the whole list. You only sent me 20 to 40.
Oh, okay. It's only one at a time. You already blew it. I told you not to blow it.
You little rascal, you.
I won't look at your next half. I don't have it yet. You know what? You want to separate it out and I won't look at this one?
Say what?
Can you just send me the 20 through 40?
Yeah, I could do that.
Do that.
All right, let's pretend this moment never happened.
I specifically told you not to blow it.
Well, I thought we were doing both episodes right now. I thought we were doing both episodes right now and then just breaking it up. That's not what we're doing? We're just doing 21 to 40 right now?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, whatever. That was my vision. Let's do that.
Okay. I think I forgot to put Jameis in there.
That's going to throw off everything.
That's fine. I don't know if he'd make it. I guess he would. Yeah, he would.
Top 40?
I got to live with it. This is my list.
All right, I'm not looking at your prior one. I'm very excited about this. I can't believe how excited I am. It's kind of dumb. Dun, 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 dun.
All right, it's sent.
Okay. Oh, here it is. Oh, no, that's the prior one. Not looking. I'm not looking. Are you saying Jameis isn't in your top 40 or top 20?
Top 40.
Oh, my.
I think I somehow just forgot him. But, I mean, yeah, there's a few. He would definitely make the top 40. So, right off the bat, I'm messing up. I mean, he's definitely better than Colt McCoy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, you got Colt McCoy on your list?
I do,
oh, my
man.
Goodness, I'm looking now. Okay. Now, just to give them the background here, so we established the ground rules. We're ranking quarterbacks for right now, as we speak, in the world. It's a different list than if you were starting a team and picking a quarterback, because then you pick the young guys. This is for this season coming up, right?
Right.
So a guy like Drew Brees is going to rank a lot higher than if you were building the "we're starting a team today" list.
Yeah, Brees would be lower on that list if you're looking for a franchise quarterback right now. We're looking.
He probably wouldn't be on the list. How about that?
He would be on the list.
Of top 40 quarterbacks to build a franchise around? No.
Yeah, because then you could draft like a young guy and let Brees play for a year or two.
All right.
He's cracking the top 40 on a franchise quarterback, but the point is, this is you got one season, this upcoming season. Who do you want on your team to win you a Super Bowl this year?
Right.
And describe to us what you were thinking about as far as health is concerned. We're saying health has got to be a factor for some people.
Right. Because we don't know. So somebody like Cam Newton, who I don't see on your list here, which makes me think you put him in the top 20.
Maybe.
Okay. I think I did the same thing. There's a little teaser for you. But he would be, he could be, you could argue he could be number 5 if he's healthy, but we don't know that. So he's going to come in substantially lower than that, right?
Yeah.
Because of the reality of the situation. All right, let's dive in. Do you have any big surprises looking at my list?
Looking at your list, got Minshew. Minshew coming in at 28. I got him at 27.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
All right.
That's pretty much evens.
All right, so your 40th quarterback is RG3.
Yeah. You have him at 31? You put him
Yeah.
ahead of... You've got RG3 ahead of Andy Dalton and Drew Lock and Trubisky.
I do. And let me explain myself here.
All right.
If I'm picking these guys, this is backyard football, whatever it is. We're getting ready. I got these guys lined up. I'm the captain of the team, and I'm looking at these guys, and I'm like, who do I want to run with right now? I'm running with RG3 over Case Keenum or Andy Dalton, Matt Moore, Colt McCoy, any of these guys. I'm taking RG3. He is a starting quarterback still, and he's got some juice because he's basically a cheaper version of Lamar Jackson at this point.
All right. That's not insane. It's not an insane first point. I think I'd rather have Andy Dalton. He's been playing in a terrible system, but he's not bad. He's a perfectly serviceable quarterback. He's, I was going to say he's top 30, but I don't think I ranked him there.
Where'd you put him?
Where is he?
So number 29? 29th ranked quarterback is Andy Dalton, according to
That's correct. Yes, that's correct.
I got him at 34.
Yeah, all right. Those are both completely defensible spots. All right, so that's our first big difference. You have RG3 about 10 slots higher than I do. I would put, all right, let me just pound through the list here. I have the very buzzworthy Jameis Winston starting off the list at number 21, best quarterback in the world right now.
Yeah.
And Bridgewater, another completely debatable one, at 22. Then Stafford, Mayfield, Daniel Jones, Darnold, Brissett, Minshew, Dalton, Trubisky, Lock, and then Keenum, Mariota, Moore, Matt Moore. We both have Matt Moore on here, which I think is kind of cool. We're giving him a little love.
Yeah, he gets it done when he gets a shot.
Joe Flacco, Kyle Allen from Carolina, Nick Foles, Fitzmagic, Haskins, and RG3. Curiously, you got Baker Mayfield as your number 1 on this tier.
21.
21st best quarterback in the league. So you've got Mayfield ahead of Darnold, Carr, Fitzpatrick, Goff, Rivers. Oh, wow. And then you got Minshew, Foles, Mariota, Kyle Allen. I'm good with all that. But I would put some of those guys ahead of Mayfield because there's still a question mark. Derek Carr's a good quarterback. So is Jared Goff. We're not sure if Mayfield is yet, right?
Yeah. I'm totally fine with somebody putting Mayfield a little bit lower.
You have Rivers down at 26.
Yeah, I'm over him. I don't think he's a
over
winner.
Him.
At this point, he's not a winner. He's just a gunslinger, and he's gonna make some plays, but he ain't gonna make your team win. I have no faith in him. I gotta have faith in my quarterback. I got none in Phillip Rivers.
I would like to take issue with that, but I think you said it very well, and that's a completely defensible point. I feel like he's a good quarterback who's been in a bad situation for a long time, and it's kind of, it's dragging him down. But he definitely is a mistake maker. He's got a little bit of, he's almost the grown-up Jameis Winston in some ways.
Yeah, he's gonna blow it.
He could get 5 touchdowns in a game, but you wouldn't be shocked to see that he had 5 picks in a game either,
Yeah.
But Mayfield is an interesting, debatable one. I have him at 24, so I agree that he's got a big upside. and he could kind of shoot up past a lot of these other guys that are sort of ranked ahead of him if he kind of gets it together. Because there's a big ceiling with him. We haven't seen it yet. We don't know for sure who he is yet.
Yeah, I think he had flashes of brilliance in his rookie year, and obviously the second year was not so great. But if he can kind of hone it in, he's still got great potential to be a playmaker and a difference maker for any team.
Right.
It's a big if, but I think with to put him ahead of Sam Darnold, I'm not a big Darnold fan. I think he's just a turnover machine. Derek Carr, his own team doesn't even have faith in him. Fitzpatrick is whatever. Goff is whatever. Rivers is washed up. Minshew, okay, cool. Foles, yeah, I don't know. Like all these guys, I'd roll with Baker over all those guys.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm looking for him to be ranked above Daniel Jones, but I don't see Daniel Jones on your list, which makes me think you have him in the top 20.
There is some home cooking, perhaps.
Homer!
I even got the backup, Colt McCoy, in the top 40.
I got...
Even though I don't like him, but yeah.
Wow, Daniel Jones. Okay, all right.
So this
But you don't think Mayfield's as good as Daniel Jones?
Well, I think Jones he's got the juice right now. Especially like this upcoming year, they're like, all right, man, it's all on you now, for sure. It's your team, and I think he's a guy that they can rally around, and he can make some plays. I think he can make some plays on his feet a little bit better than Baker. He's a little quicker, and I think it's going on potential as well because we don't know yet. So I'm just rocking with momentum and juice for Daniel Jones in the top 20.
Can you define for me, an older man, what got the juice means?
It's like it's kind of like swag.
He's kind of right. It's flowing right now.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a little bit better than swag because the juice is forever.
Well, maybe you could say that if we had done this a year ago, we would definitely be saying that about Baker Mayfield. He would be ranked higher for both of us. He's got the juice, and then he didn't have the juice this year. It's not forever. Sometimes.
I guess, yeah.
Which is why I have some of these youngish guys ranked lower than probably other people would, right? Because I want you to show it to me a little longer for me to be convinced.
Understood.
Like I have Stafford ahead of Mayfield because he's done it for longer. He's proven that he's the real deal. It's at the average NFL quarterback level. Mayfield hasn't proven that he's average yet, although he's clearly got a higher ceiling, right? Same with Daniel Jones and Darnold and Brissett and Minshew. I have all those guys below Stafford for exactly that reason. Trubisky as well. I mean, on any given day, all those guys could outplay Stafford. But over the years of what we've seen, Stafford is consistently a legit middle-of-the-pack quarterback. And sometimes, above the middle.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of that Phillip Rivers thing where, he's turnover-prone at times, but...
shitty team. He's down by 20 a lot.
Yeah. I think he's always had a shitty team. I think Phillip Rivers has had better weapons than people will admit. I mean, Antonio Gates, he's one of the best tight ends ever. Keenan Allen, and he's had a few other great wide receivers in his term, but he's had Antonio Gates for most of his career.
Right.
So easy with the excuses for Phillip Rivers. That's not directed towards you, Kostaki. But
I hear you. I understand.
So I got Flacco out of the top 40. I see you got him at 35. And I guess listeners wouldn't be surprised by that. I'm never really high on Joe Flacco, but I was surprised that I couldn't put him in the top 40.
Yeah, I'm looking at your list here. So you've got... Some of these I totally agree with, but to take issue with, you got Matt Moore, Dwayne Haskins, Colt McCoy, A.J. McCarron, and Josh Rosen ahead of Flacco.
Yeah, because I think McCarron and Rosen specifically, those two guys haven't really had a great opportunity to start and lead a team. Rosen kind of got thrown away by Arizona, so we don't exactly know what we have in him, and to a lesser extent McCarron. But I think those guys are unproven. But I know that Flacco's shit, so I'm gonna roll the dice on an unproven guy over a guy that I know is shit.
Flacco won a Super Bowl. It wasn't 100 years ago.
It was close.
This list of guys that you've got, Matt Moore, Colt McCoy, A.J. McCarron, Josh Rosen, it sure smells like career backup land to me. I mean, they're fine. As a relatively unknown comedian in the world, I have a warm spot in my heart for the backup quarterback. I'm just saying, Matt Moore, he's just not an NFL starter.
That's why he's
McCoy,
at 36.
Not an NFL starter. A.J. McCarron and Josh Rosen, I don't believe will become NFL starters, barring some twisted knee in front of them. But you never know. I mean, the guy surprises us all the time. That's what makes it fun to watch. All right. Anything else jump out at you as far as how these lists differ?
I'm surprised that it doesn't seem like we have anybody matching up exactly. A little bit surprised by that. We're pretty close on a bunch. Yeah, I don't really take issue. I don't see Jared Goff on your list, which leads me to think that he's in your top 20.
Uh-huh. Although that was close. I really kind
that's
of
a
bounced
bubble,
him around.
Right? Yeah.
He's a bubble top 20 for sure. I don't see Bridgewater on your list, which makes me think you have him in your top 20.
I do indeed. I probably have him higher than most people would like. I'm a big
I look
Teddy
forward to
fan.
busting your balls on that here shortly.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's interesting. So you don't... Okay. So you don't have... Where's Fitzmagic? He didn't make your list at all?
He's at 24.
Oh, he's in here. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you got him fairly high, actually.
It's probably too high. Now that I'm thinking
about it. You got him above Goff and Rivers.
Yeah, I think
trying to piss some people off.
I'd probably put him at 28. That's a move down. I'm already wavering, and
You're already squishy.
I forgot Jameis Winston, so you can't really trust anything I'm saying.
All right. Well, he's probably the most debatable one, and he's number one on my 20 to 40 tier. Where do you put him now as you think about it?
That's probably about right. Maybe
high ceiling.
Put him at 24.
Mistake prone.
Put him at 24 instead of Fitzpatrick. Knock Fitzpatrick down a few pegs.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what
that feels right.
Yeah. Okay. So we both agree Jacoby Brissett is a starter in the league.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. He's got starter. He's the bottom of the range of starterness. I have him at 27, right? So he's going to be the backup this year. Are they going to keep him? They're going to both be there? Rivers and Brissett in Indianapolis?
Yeah, that's silly.
Dalton's a big question mark. We don't know where he's going. He could theoretically stay and be the bridge, or he could play for the Patriots. If I was the Patriots, I would try to get Dalton or Newton. Those would be my top two on the board now.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, otherwise it's the Jared Stidham era. Is the world ready for that? They have to get a legit starter, right?
The Pats? I don't know. Stidham, he played a little bit this year, didn't he?
I think he played one game.
Yeah. That looks all right, but I don't remember. Or no, he did terribly. I'm trying to remember. I feel like it was like a Monday night game and he was terrible.
I'm looking at the it's the wrong list. Just trying to find another thing to bust your balls about. Oh, Fitzpatrick is rated pretty high on the Pro Football Focus page. He's up at number 14 for this season.
Wow.
To me, he's another grown-up Jameis Winston, right? He's fun to play in, like fantasy best ball leagues or, tournaments in fantasy, because on any given day, if he had 4, 5, 6 touchdowns, you wouldn't be shocked. But
yeah, Stidham played in 2 games, and he was a combined 4 for 14 with an interception.
4 out of 14?
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait a second. 3 attempts at 14 yards. I'm sorry.
Not as good.
3 passes, 2 completions, 14 yards, interception. Yeah, that was the game against the Jets. I think it was a Monday night game where the Jets just got annihilated.
Oh, they just put him in to mop it up.
Think so.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. All right. I don't mind your list. I think you've got some of these. My broad complaint about your list is RG3 is too high, and you've got some career backups here, like 36 to 40, where you could put some more substantive dudes. Like in my opinion, Nick Foles, Kyle Allen. I got Fitzmagic pretty low. I got him down there personally, but Mariota, those kind of guys, I think are in that spot. Otherwise,
yeah, I think I like your list way better.
Well, I think that's the closer right there.
All right, we'll post the full list on the Patreon, patreon.com/quickstop, so you can see the 40 to 21 ranked quarterbacks according to Kostaki and myself. And now we're going to jump into 20 to 1 for the Patreons.
All right. And you can jump on Twitter and complain about us too, especially Aaron and his RG3 love. Whatever you want to pull out as an outlier, come tell us what you think. We'll see you guys online. Thanks for listening, everybody.